Surprise! That was dry and fake. Let's be real. It's Friday, and I meant the surprise though, um, because I did not come on yesterday. I was like, I feel up to it to do a video so I can stay consistent. That's one thing that I told myself that if, in fact, I'm not available on a Thursday due to not feeling well, due to other obligations during the time, or what have you. I'm going to still try my best to make it my business to come on here once a week because it does not just only help you all, it helps me a lot. um, so happy Friday. Today is the 24th of February, 2023, and it's the last Friday of this month. March 1st will be here on Wednesday. Whew. This year has really been a year, but I'm so glad that you chose to come and cruise with Key in the midst of it. Um, I'm not going to be before you long. It's Friday. I know that you want to go get your happy hour on and get your weekend started, but I'm just going to do this right quick because I needed to. But I'm on here this week to talk about being yourself. Oftentimes we are not presenting our true self to people for whatever reason. Um, and I just can't do it no more. Like I've done it for far too long. I have a tendency to appease people. Um, I can't do it no more. And I appease people because of how people see me or how they perceive me to be. Their perception of me is quite negative. I actually found out that at work the perception of me is negative. But I'm so glad that the people that was told this to decided to get to know me on their own. Now let me explain something to you. I don't play when it comes to my job. Okay. I laugh and play a lot all the time. That's what I want to do. I just want to laugh and play all the time. I love being happy. I love laughing. I love joking, joning, whatever you want to do. If it brings laughter, then that is awesome. Can y'all see me? I just feel like I can't be seen. I don't know. Um, I don't. But outside of work, at lunch, don't talk to me about work. After work, if you want to go to happy hour, don't talk to me about work because you're going to get this tone and this demeanor. I'm going to be serious. I don't kiki and ha ha about w- my money. I don't. And if I don't do my job in an effective and good and productive manner, we have performances, we have performance reviews, and a lot of our jobs is based on our performance. So I cannot change who I am to appease you because you're in your feelings about what I'm saying to you because you thought that we were cool. I'm cool with my friends, but I'm going to tell them about themselves. They're going to tell me about myself. That doesn't mean that we are looking to change each other. It's the sun. Let me see. I don't know if this bothering you all, but it's bothering me. That's so much better, I think. But anyway, the sun just want to shine its light on me today. Come on in. Um, So, um, I can't change who I am to appease you. I want relationships where I can call you out, you can call me out. But understanding that the nature and the core of who I am is who I am. And it might not be for you. It might not be for you. And that's okay. If you don't know how to separate the two, we not supposed to have a relationship at all. If I can't come to any one of my sisters and tell them anything about themselves, why are we here? What are we doing? How are we supposed to grow? But that doesn't mean that you approach that person with the intentions of them changing who they are so that it appeases or it's convenient for you. Like, no, all relationships require adjustments. Write that down. All relationships require adjustments because there's no person that's like the other person. All of us are individuals. Even if it's three of y'all that came out one womb, all three of y'all still gonna have different personalities, different characteristic traits. Y'all might got a lot of similarities, but the kid gonna be the kid, the kid gonna be the kid, the kid gonna be the kid. All three of them triplets came out one womb, but they're three different people. So don't be mad at who you are when it doesn't benefit other people. And I think that that's what I'm trying to say. Like, who I am is starting to not be beneficial to people because I'm not warm and fuzzy, or I have my moments where I'm just too serious. Okay. Y'all never heard of this, a time and place for everything. Please tell me you have. Please tell me that you have. I would not be as far as I am today if all I did was be the kid outside of work at work. Oh no, God, no. That's not, what? No, God, no. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. It's a time and place for everything. I tell y'all, even the Bible says there's a time to cry, there's a time to mourn, there's a time to laugh, there's a time to die, there's a time for everything. And at work, it's a time for me to be serious. I'm not saying that I don't laugh at work or I'm not approachable. You can approach me. People say the same old very people that don't like me, they have a tendency to ask me for help. And guess what I say? Sure, darling. Hey, babe. Like, y'all know I'm endearing. That's how I talk. And I mean it when I say it. I don't have to be your friend in order to help you. I'm gonna say it again. Pick me. Yeah, I don't have to be your friend in order to help you. I don't mind helping anybody. I do not mind helping anybody. But don't mistake me helping you as a means of me wanting to get back in a relationship with you. No, you asked me for help. I didn't ask you. And if I did, it's coming from a very professional place. It has nothing to do. I don't think about personal life in the workplace. I just don't. Um, so that's not even in the workplace though, y'all. I want you to be all of who you are, whether you at work, whether you at home, whether you at a family reunion, whether you at a restaurant. I mean, even the Bible says do everything in decency and in order. So if I'm acting a certain way, I'm gonna feel like I'm out of order. But I guess you don't feel that way because I'm not acting like you. Oh, poo poo. I can't act like nobody but Lakia. And if who Lakia is does not work for you, don't go around telling somebody, oh, she's this and she this, she's not a good cup of tea. No, I'm not the cup of tea that you like, that you want. And you can't change who I am. My work ethic is impeccable. Can't nobody change that. My work personality is dope. I got friends. One of my girlfriends, shout out, happy birthday, boo. Happy birthday, Keish. I met her when I was what, 25 going on 26. That's one of my favorite people. I love her. And her testimony is amazing. But I love her, you know. And we met at work. At work. Like, believe it or not, I met my husband at work in 2004. Like, and a lot of who I was back then still is because here's the thing, you can grow up, but the core of who you are will always remain the same. The core of who I am is funny, is outgoing, is loving, and moody. One minute I want to be bothered, sometimes I don't. I can travel with a group of people or I can travel by myself and we all going to the same destination. And it has nothing to, and here's the thing it has nothing to do with you, it has everything to do with me. And it's never anything negative. And that's what I want you to understand. Like, who you are is a wonderful being. Who you are is an amazing being. Who you are is dope as I don't know what. That doesn't mean that you can't get better. Just because you need to get better and you're growing and you're healing and you're self aware and you're doing all this work, it's still, you're still a kid. You're just a better version of Lakia. You're just a better version of whoever. Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, the Bible. Pick pick a name. It's whoever you are. That a song just came to me. What is it? I know I am. What is by Nas? I know. And if you work hard at it, I can't even think of. But y'all know. I'm sorry. I know I am. Wanna be. And if you work hard at it, something, something, something. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean. It's like be who you want to be and work hard at it. And don't allow nobody that really don't know you to taint your character. Don't do that. But here's another thing. Don't go out your way to prove to people that you ain't what other people saying that you are. Oh my God, today. I used to do that. Oh, they said I'm like this. Oh my gosh, I need to change this and I need to change this and I need to change that and I need to change this and that. Oh my God. And in the midst of being that person, I wasn't even me. I allow all these people, I'm so sorry. No, I'm not. I allow all these people come into my life to change me to better to look good for them. Where are these people? So you think that I'm about to change who I am because you feel like I don't even know, which I'm not good. I don't even know. But I'm so, so proud of myself. I am very proud of myself. I didn't get mad. I actually, laughed and I smiled and I said, "Oh God, I thank you." Because they was like, "I'm not saying no names." I mean, I get that all the time. I'm not saying no names, but so and so, so. And I'd be like, it's okay. I thank God that I'm getting so much stronger in who I am. This is why I was like, I really don't feel like it. Oh, I have some excruciating pain. But I just was like, I've been harboring this stuff all week, just like, and I think that's another reason why I really been having like stomach issues because of my, I don't know what I just did, but with my health, I'm sorry, but with my health, like if I'm stressed, it will attack my body from my stomach to my back to my lower abdomen. It's no joke. And the more that I understand that, the more I try my best to make a conscious effort of not allowing myself to be so stressed, be so overwhelmed, and be so consumed what other people think about me when I know who I am and I know whose I am. Who are you to tell me anything? Who are they to tell you anything? Please tell me. There's a song that says, um, it's tell me who can stand before us. free. That's it. Tell me who can stand before you? Who can stand against me? Nobody. Because I got Jesus. They talked about him. They gonna talk about me. That's when you know you got a calling on your life. That's when you know that you are anointed. That's when you know that you are doing something good. You finally arrived to a place where people are starting to notice the shift and they can't take it. Stay right there. Don't you dare. Tell me who can stand before us when we call on that great name, because that's what I do. And I do it so much more now. I cannot allow you to take away who I am. I can't allow you to taint who I am. I don't care who you are. I literally just went through something with a sibling of mine, and she sent me a long paragraph. The very first sentence I said when I replied, what you won't do, what you cannot do is ever say this. Not about me, you can't. Because one thing for certain, two things for sure, I know exactly who I am. Y'all know I say it all the time. I know all of my flaws. There's nothing that you can tell me about myself that I don't already know. Trust me when I tell you. I know what I'm capable of. You don't have to tell me what you see. I already know. And then when you do, though, I appreciate it when you share it because I know it's nothing but confirmation. And here's the thing, even if you want to tell me something negative about myself, that's still confirmation because I know negative things about me too. I meant it when I said I got a lot of hurt up in here. I'm talking about it's rooted, deeply embedded. You hear me? Hurt that I've never dealt with. But I refuse to walk around as a hurt vessel. So, what you cannot do is speak negatively about me, and it consumed my mind so much that I try my best to now fine tune the things that you dislike. For what? For who? No, no, God, no, no, time up. I give up. I cannot do it. Listen, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that we might have life and that more abundantly. I'm trying to live an abundant life. I don't have time to focus on anything negative. Oh God, I thank you for that. Because that's what I used to do. I used to be, oh my gosh, I used to be so, yeah, that's the word that came in. I used to be so, I've said this before, so I can say it again. I used to be so pressed for people to like me, let alone a supervisor. You you're not your own. You were brought with a price. Jesus. So anything that you need, it comes from him. Anything that you desire come from him. Anything that you want comes from him. The Bible so shall a man think of, so is he. Speak those things as though they were. So if I'm going to think that you don't matter, if I'm going to speak that you don't matter, oh my God, it is going to dwell in me that what you think don't matter. My pastor used to always say, what you think about me is none of my business. That's for you to deal with. That's for you to figure out to see you ain't even got to figure it out. It's all about you. It has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with me. So I come back to tell you again, be you, don't change who you are, especially when it's at the convenience of somebody else. Because in that moment, you're not even realizing that you're tarnishing who you are. Like at some point, we have to be like, nah, this is me, dog. I can make some adjustments. Like I've been told that I'm rough around the edges. And I used to be so offended. Oh gosh, I just stopped being offended recently because you know what? Kia, sometimes you are rough around the edges. You probably are all the way rough around the edges, like a Reese cup. If y'all ever paid attention to a Reese cup, one of my favorite, if not my favorite chocolate. Actually, that's not my favorite. My favorite is Ferrero Rocher. Second will be a Reese cup. Give me a Reese cup, Reese's Pieces, Reese tree, Reese Easter basket, Easter bunny. I don't care. Give me a Reese. But the Reese cup, if you pay attention to, it's all these ridges around that circle. It's ridges. It's ridges at the top, but it's a very smooth layer right there in the center, in the middle, and at the end. Come on, somebody. Do you hear what I'm saying? So I don't mind being rough around the edges, okay? Because the surface of who I am is very smooth, very loving, very caring, very compassionate, very giving, very thoughtful, very encouraging, always wanting to minister, always very affectionate. You know, the rough around the edges part is where I come from. Okay. The rough around the edges is all my flaws. The rough around the edges is that tomboy that to this day still will put on a pair of Timbs. Okay. The rough around the edges is the person that's that's dealing with the hurt. So when you say I'm rough around the edges, instead of me getting upset, I'll be like, yeah, you're right, I am. A little bit. But I embrace it. That's what I want you to do. Be you at all costs, at all times, no matter what. And those that's supposed to be there, whether it's at work, whether it's at home, whether it's at church, whether it's your community service, even in family, those that's supposed to really be a part of your life, not just in it. I'm talking about part. Hey, that's what y'all don't be understanding. There's a difference between being in somebody's life and really being a part of somebody's life. There's a lot of people that's in my life, but they're not really a part of my life. You're not a part. You're in, but you're not a part of it. You know, you're not a part. And I'm not sorry for that. But the people that's in my life, I appreciate each and every one of you. The people that's a part of my life, I appreciate each and every one of you. But I'm here to tell you, don't you stop being who you are. Those that's in your life get it. They get it. They're going to appreciate every rough edge, every crack. They're going to appreciate it because guess what? They understand. They understand it. And those that don't, if they really care about you, they'll ask questions. And to know me, I'm an open book. I don't hide nothing no more. And I know people who told me, I mean, kids, some of the stuff, I back up. For what? For what? Because I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. It is grace that has led me to where I am on this here day of 2023. Okay? So I'm not ashamed. I used to be, but I'm not anymore. It was grace. God, I thank you for your grace. And the more I accept the graceful life that I grew up in. Listen, I grew in grace. Y'all not about to tell me that I didn't. I'm telling you that I did. So you not about to change me. Be you at all times, at all costs. That's all I got. Be you. No weapon formed against you gonna prosper anyway. And if you listen, Fred Hammond even said it. No weapon formed against you will prosper. It won't work. It's even in the Bible. Even in Habakkuk, it says, though the vision tarry, I wait. So no weapon formed against you shall prosper. If you got a vision to be better, wait on it. It's gonna come. But make sure that you're doing it for you and not for nobody else. Okay? You can do it. If I can do it, I know that you can do it. And we're going to do it together. All right. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you for cruising with Key on this Friday afternoon. Subscribe, like, share, comment. But above all things, to thine own self, be true. Be you. Have a great weekend and be safe.